Listen to this story and try to understand what the secret of this guy's success was. A long time ago, there was a young man who wanted to become rich and successful. He came up with many different plans and strategies and read many books about how to get rich. But despite all his efforts, he remained poor. One day, he decided to take a pizza delivery job to pay for college. This did not bring him closer to his goal of becoming a millionaire, but rather made him feel even worse because he had to spend all his time delivering pizzas. It seemed to him that he was wasting his time and potential. He dreamed of something big and grand, not this grueling daily routine. So he began to wait for luck to smile on him and hoped for a quick and easy way to make money. He would have remained poor forever if one day he hadn't met an elderly client who became his regular customer. Every Saturday at exactly the same time, the old man ordered a pizza. The young man knew his order by heart, a large margarita pizza with extra cheese and pineapple. When the pizza was ready, the delivery man took it to the old man. There was always a lot of cash on the table when they paid for the pizza. The delivery man was always surprised by this. You could tell that the old man wasn't doing well financially just by looking at his clothes and house. But every week, without fail, he ordered the same pizza. As they ate, the old man watched the delivery man and suddenly said, "You're a hard-working guy. You're clearly not satisfied with the job you're doing now." The delivery man nodded, confirming the old man's words. He had no other choice. He needed to pay for his education and support himself somehow. "I'm at an age where my body is slowing down and I need help," the old man said. "And you remind me of myself when I was young and full of energy. Back then I had an idea and I'm going to share it with you." The delivery man listened attentively. He realized that the old man might be offering him something, and he was very interested. "I created an app that helps people order food and track their orders. At first, the business didn't go well. No one really cared about such an app. But over time, it started growing. And now, I can sell it for a lot of money because it's making a profit." The old man explained that he couldn't run the business anymore due to his health issues, but he believed the delivery guy could do it since he saw his dedication and hard work. "How much do you think this business is worth?" the delivery man asked. "It's worth at least $5 million, the old man replied. "So I'll sell it to you for $2 million. Take the money and continue developing the app. I'm sure you'll be able to increase its value." The delivery man was shocked. He had never dreamed of having so much money, but he understood that this was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. He thought about it for a bit, but then agreed to buy the app. After the deal, the delivery man officially handed over the operation of the pizzeria to another worker and focused entirely on his new business. He began working on improving the app and attracting new customers. He spent a lot of time and effort to promote the app and make it popular. But everything changed when a famous person downloaded the app and posted about it on social media. After that, the number of users increased dramatically. Moreover, after learning about the story of the app creator, even more people started using it out of respect for the elderly entrepreneur. In just a few months, the app became the most popular of its kind. Delivery businesses around the world were already taking cues from this app and trying to improve their services to match it. 5 years later, the delivery man, who used to wear a simple uniform, was now running a multi-dollar company. He often remembered the words of the elderly man who said, "There are no jobs below our dignity. We should appreciate every opportunity to learn and grow." The former delivery man became very successful because he did not despise small work. Instead, he worked hard and waited for his moment. Even though he had to wait a long time to achieve success, he didn't give up. And as soon as an opportunity arose, he seized it. Friends, let's think about the main thing. Why did the delivery guy succeed? What was the secret of his success? Let's analyze it together. First, the young man had a clear goal, which was to become rich and successful. However, simply wanting something is not enough. It's important to take actions toward your goal. Despite his dream of a big and successful business, the young man chose the most ordinary job. Of course, it's easier to do nothing and wait for a miracle to happen than to work hard every day. The young man understood that in order to achieve his goal, he needed to take action. That's why he chose to work as a pizza delivery guy. This shows us that we shouldn't be afraid to start small. Many successful people started out with humble beginnings, but their desire to achieve more drove them forward. Second, the young man was hard-working. He took pride in his work and tried to do it as best as possible. This is very important because it's not enough just to do something. You also have to do it well. Hard work is essential to achieving any goal. The young man showed that he was willing to put in the effort to achieve his dreams. His dedication paid off when he met the old man who changed his life. Third, the young man was patient. He didn't give up when he faced difficulties. Instead, he waited for his chance and seized it. Patience is an essential quality for anyone who wants to achieve their goals. It's not always easy to wait for the right moment, but it's important not to rush and stay focused. The young man's patience paid off when he met the old man and learned about the profitable app. Fourth, the young man was smart. He understood that the key to success lay in the decisions he made. That's why he carefully considered the offer from the old man before accepting it. It's important to think carefully about our decisions and weigh the pros and cons before making a choice. Finally, the young man was humble. He didn't despise the work he was doing, but treated every task with respect. This is a very important quality because it shows that we're not above any job. It's also important to remember that every job has its value. The young man's humility allowed him to connect with the old man and ultimately change his life. The story of the young man who delivered pizzas teaches us that success doesn't come easily. It requires hard work, patience, humility, and a willingness to take action. We should not despise small jobs and always strive to learn and grow from every experience. Do you agree with these points? Write your thoughts in the comments. Also, tell us what qualities you admire in yourself and want to develop further. A few years ago, a girl named Lucy woke up in a shelter. She was all alone, hungry and afraid, but the girl still had her phone, keys, and a small bag with some personal belongings. Somehow she managed to survive. And one day, a stranger offered her help. It changed her life completely. Find out more in the next video. To watch the video you like, subscribe and click on the bell button. Also, check out our other videos. They are all interesting in their own way. Thank you for watching. Until next time.